The Doorbell Rang by Pat Hutchins. There's someone in the kitchen and they're cooking up some what? Looks like chocolate chip cookies. The doorbell rang. I've made some cookies for tea, said Ma. Good, said Victoria and Sam. We're starving. Share them between yourselves, said Ma. I made plenty. That's 6 each, said Sam and Victoria. They look as good as Grandma's, said Victoria. They smell as good as Grandma's, said Sam. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang. Who is at the door? That floor is very clean. She just cleaned it. It was Tom and Hannah from next door. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. There they are. They look like nice friends. Come on in. That's 3 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma's, said Tom. And they look as good, said Hannah. They are very nice sharers. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma. Oh, that floor is not so clean right now. The doorbell rang. It was Peter and his little brother. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. Do you see the little boy reaching for more plates? He's going to share with Peter and his little brother. There were 12 cookies at first. There's still 12 cookies, but there's more people. That's 2 each, said Victoria and Sam. They look as good as your grandma's, said Peter, and they smell as good. You think that cat's waiting for some crumbs to fall on the floor? Oh, look at all those footprints on the floor. Nobody makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang. It was Joy and Simon with 4 cousins. There's already how many people seated at this table? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now there's 6 more people coming in the door. Come in, said Ma. You can share the cookies. That's 1 each, said Sam and Victoria. They smell as good as your grandma's, said Joy. And they look as good, said Simon. They're not fighting. They're having a wonderful time all together, and they are sharing. No one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma. And the doorbell rang again. They're all waiting. They all have a cookie on the table. They're not eating it yet because they don't know who's at the door. They might have to split their own cookies to share. Who do you think is behind that door? Oh dear, said Ma, and the children stared at the cookies. Perhaps you'd better eat them before we open the door. But Sam said, no, we'll wait. And he gets up out of his chair to go open the door. Who's there? It was Grandma with an enormous tray of cookies. How nice to have so many friends to share them with. It's a good thing I made a lot. And no one makes cookies like Grandma, said Ma, as the doorbell rang.